Good morning, good morning. So David Hickson asked me if I had a video of my whole setup. And all honestly, I don't know if I have a whole video, so this is for you, partner. So I have the XOP sticks, and I have short legs, and I'm not the best climber. And I have 4 XOP sticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I have an XOP platform up there. And from the middle of my body down, I had 7.5 yards, which equals about 22 feet. So I get up about 20 feet with 5 sticks. I don't have any aiders. If I had some aiders, I might be able to get a little higher. But I use one muddy stick because my other muddy sticks are at a lock-on. And yeah, this is my setup. It's pretty simple. You just push these up, push them tight, and then call it camming down when you pull them down. When they're that, you can't move that sucker. The muddies ain't a whole lot different. They move a little bit easier, but they're still pretty tight. I prefer the XOP over the muddy because they're a little wider this way, I think. Here we got there. It's a little bit wider, not by much. But I think they're a little bit deeper. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely a little bit deeper. Not by a whole lot, but they're deeper. Like I can get out to the edge of my knuckles. Yeah, and see how these are at the tips of my knuckles. They're about an inch wider, I think. That's one thing that I like about the XOP sticks. Price-wise, I think they're very close to the same price. They're heavy. That's the biggest problem with both of these sticks, is that they are not light. And having an aider would really make it nice. But, alright, I gotta climb up. I left my book bag up there. I gotta get my book bag and my quiver. I'll pause it and climb up quick. And of course I don't have my saddle on to really give you a good look at this. But this is the XOP platform. It's pretty simple. It's the same as the sticks. You tighten it down, push down on it, and then it cams itself down. Just like that. There's a screw in here. Right here. This makes it tilt down more or tilt up more, whichever you prefer. And I don't know what I prefer. I'm still pretty new to all this, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I would like it more level or not. Oh, honestly, last night I felt pretty comfortable in there last night, and I had it tilted down a little bit. Like, it doesn't take much. You just twist the screw out, and then you can get it tilted down a little bit. It's completely up to you, and you're comfortable how you want to stand or whatever in there. But yeah, it's pretty simple. All right, let me get up there. Like I said, I don't have my saddle on, so it's not real easy for me to do this right now. But this is my tethered. It's my knot that I put in. It's a double knot, and I use the whatever that thing's called, the rope aider or whatever. And that's what I hang my bow off of. And I am on my private property, so I'm able to get away with putting some screw and steps in. Not everybody can do that, but I can. So if I can do it, I'm going to. But I have a special rope that I use when I go to state game land, so I don't have to do that or whatever. But yeah, this is a cool spot. Whenever I set my saddle up, like, I like to put it in a spot where I can come back and hunt it again, because I am new at this. And I am not, like, the best at this yet, so, like, I plan on hunting here tonight and maybe even Saturday morning. We'll see what happens. But, like, I like to put it up and let it up for a couple days and then get back and get it. That's what I like to do. But I can't always do that, but that's what I like to do. Alright, I'm just taking my book bag. Hold on a second. Like I said, the sticks and the platform are basically the same thing. It's very simple. It's a very simple design. The only problem that I have with it, these sticks are not the lightest. And I bought them that way because they were cheap. They're cheaper. You buy heavier stuff, it's going to be cheaper stuff. It's just that simple. I didn't want to invest a whole bunch of money into saddle hunting until I was sure I was going to enjoy it and like it and all that kind of stuff. So, like, but that being said, I'm a big guy, so I need to make sure that the stuff that I buy is going to hold and support my fat ass. Like, I'm not going to get up in here in something that's not going to hold me. That's the one thing why I like. That's the one reason platforms, because it's built heavy, it's built tough. The guys that designed it built it to be strong, and they to last. And that's what I love about the XOP platform. It is a tough platform, and it'll hold me at 300 pounds. So like, I'm not the best one to give advice on, you know, saddle hunting and using sticks and everything, but I'm a big guy, and I like to show that big guys can be cool too in saddle hunt. We're more than able, and more like we are a bigger part of the archery community than a lot of people like to realize. It's not all just young, fit, ripped dudes, you know, with great big muscles. You know, there's some of us pudgy pudding muscle guys out here. But you know, that's why I like to make big guy saddle, show everybody, anybody and everybody can get out here and do this. Saddle companies are making saddles in extra large 2X sizes because they're realizing that, hey, there's a market for this. Let's make them. So when I first started saddle hunting, nobody made extra large saddles. There was one size fit all, and they figured skinny guys were climbing trees, so they made them all for skinny guys. Well, I found a company who didn't believe that. It was Arrow Hunter Saddle, which I don't know if they're in business now or not. They've been in and out. So Casey and them out in, I think they're out of Oregon or something like that. You know, if you guys watch this, I really appreciate everything you guys did for me, helping me get a saddle and everything. Like, I reached out to them, and like, they reassured me that I would be safe in a saddle, and they walked me through getting a saddle. It was personally made by them, and I still have it. It's tough as nails. I love it. It's a great saddle. I now have a tethered XL, which I love. I love my tethered just as much. It's a Phantom XL. I love that saddle. It's what I hunted with last night. You know, I got my boy, who's really into archery hunting and everything now, and you know, spoils of having a dad that likes to do this kind of stuff. You know, I'm hoping that I can get him into saddle hunting and teach him how to do it. Like, he's been in my saddles. He hasn't saddle hunted yet, but I'm hoping, like that tree I was just up into, there's enough room there. I have a set of they're called squirrel steps or something like that. I haven't used them yet, but I'm thinking about putting them on that tree and getting up in that tree with my boy. I could put him in my Phantom, and I'll get in my Arrow Hunter, and we can both sit there and saddle hunt together. So that'd be awesome. As far as like platforms and everything goes, like, I think there is some cheaper, lighter options out there. The XOP is a tank. It's heavy, but it's sturdy. It won't let you down. It may be heavier than the rest of them, but that sumbitch ain't breaking. That sumbitch ain't going anywhere. When you lock it down, you can stand, like I put all my weight on the very, very edge of that thing. It doesn't budge. It does not budge. It's a tank, man. It's a tank. I love that thing. Is there other ones out there like that? I'm sure there is. I feel sure there's some lighter options, which I look forward to trying later on. But I don't just saddle hunt. I have a really nice climber that I love to use. I love hunting out of my climber. Like, I look at using saddles as it's just another tool. It's another thing to hunt out of. Like that tree I hunted out tonight, last night, you could never hunt out of that thing. You could never hunt out of that with a climber. It wouldn't be possible. And there's a tree close to there, but it's not very good, and it leans real hard. So like, you almost have to have a lock on or a saddle. A saddle worked great for that spot. Like, it was perfect. It was like that tree was built for a saddle, I felt like. But anyhow, getting ready to go to a viewing for my boss, Bill Baum. Getting ready to go to his viewing and funeral and stuff and say our goodbyes. I'm not excited for that. But appreciate y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.